You can't expect the right meat for you to come out from one standard cooking instruction. How you doing, guys? I have decided to do a tutorial on how to cook a turkey. Like baste it, get it in the oven, get it out, make sure it's not dry, how to keep it moist. So basically, this is what we've got. So what you're going to need, you're going to need a turkey tray or a basting tray, even with some tin foil put along the bottom and enough to fold over the top of the turkey. You're going to need some butter or some oil. You can use olive oil, vegetable oil, or some butter. I will use butter today because I like it buttery or sweet. Like I think butter tastes quite sweet, and I quite like the buttery taste of meat. You'll need your oven to be preheated to about 150, 178 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in gas. I am going to say about 4.5 on gas, because it needs to cook really slow and we need to bake it over a long period of time. So the turkey that I've got is already kind of pre-prepared. It's come in a baking tray and the giblets and everything has been removed already. If you don't have a pre-prepared kind of turkey, then all you have to do, pull the giblets out. If you want to stuff it with something, then, or if you want a tinge or a twang of like zest or something, you can pierce an orange, pop the orange inside. I'm not going to do that today, but it gives that, you could have like orange tasting duck, like, and that's a brilliant way to do some duck. You can do lemons if you want a zesty taste in turkey or chickens, stuff like that. Because I'm not doing that today, that's just an option if you want to do that. You'll need a fork and you're going to pierce the skin of the turkey as deep as you can before you baste it, because we want the oil or the butter to go into the actual turkey, just to keep it that little bit moist and give it a bit more flavour than just the meat. So once you've basted your turkey, you need to fold the foil over the turkey. Keep it loose, but make sure that you crunch around the top of it. Essentially, this is just so you can unfold it much easier as you start to take it out and rebaste as it's cooking. So once you're all basted and the foil's on, pop it in the oven once the oven's been on for about 10 minutes. Don't put it too high in the oven, so if it's quite a large turkey, keep it at the very bottom. If it's a medium-sized turkey or a small turkey, you can just make sure the turkey's placed directly in the centre of the oven. Okay, so my timer's just gone off. The turkey's been in for an hour. I'm going to take it out and rebaste it so you can have a quick look. Then we will put it back in for 45 minutes before I take it out and double check it just so I can see how long it's got to go. So I've taken it out, I've basted it, it's still white, it hasn't roasted over the top yet. So I'm going to put it back in for another hour, set the timer, and then I'll take it out. It should be around that time ready to carve or cut, however you're going to prepare it, I guess. But let's put it back in and see how we get on. Now I don't go by the time on the turkey because every oven's different and you really don't know what to expect. That's why I always put it in for periods of time, like an hour for the first bit, 45 minutes or an hour for the next until I see how it's going, just to keep it moist. If you do exactly what it says on every single printed instruction, obviously turkeys are different, ovens are different, it's not always going to be moist turkey, it's not always going to be perfectly how you want it. That's why I don't necessarily go by the full instructions. Okay, so the second hour, my timer just went off. I've taken the turkey out. It's lovely and white. It's a properly moist turkey. It's not too browned on the top. However, if you want that, then I would keep it on low and just keep it in for maybe another half an hour, or maybe move it up the oven for 20 minutes. I'm going to keep this white. I will pop it back in for 10 minutes and I'll turn it right up just to toast the top. The meat itself is beautiful and white, and I'm then going to carve it. So I put my turkey back in for 20 minutes and I turned it right up. I moved the turkey to the next level up in the oven rather than the very top. What you'll see is the turkey is nice and brown. I've sliced the turkey open and you can see from this turkey it is really nice and moist. It hasn't dried out, the meat is perfectly white, and it'll be really easy and nice to cut as well. A majority of the time I hear so many people saying that turkey is turkey's too dry, I can't eat turkey. That's because a majority of people cook the turkey to the instructions that come with it, to the precise heat, to the precise cooking temperature and stuff like that. Everyone's taste for meat is completely different, obviously, so you know your cooker better than anybody else. You can't expect the right meat for you to come out from one standard cooking instruction. And that's why it's so important that you don't always follow them. So I hope that's really helped you guys to get the most moist and best cooked turkey that you like. Because turkey doesn't need to be dry, as you can quite clearly see. Don't forget to subscribe for any more of my videos in the coming months. If you like turkey, give this video a thumbs up. If you think that video has not been very helpful, just give this video a thumbs down and drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think, let me know how it's turned out for you, and I will speak to you guys soon. Take care guys, bye bye. Pow! I do love this, it's